Hey, what's up YouTube? Today we are finally going to start assembling this motor. We're going to put the crankshaft in, we're going to clean it nicely, we're going to install the girdle, and then we're going to put in our brand new ARP main studs. And that'll pretty much be it for this video. It'll be a pretty quick one. We're just going to start assembling and then we're going to just move on from there. Tomorrow's video, or the next video, is going to be putting in the pistons and checking the con rod bearing, big end, with the plastic gauge. But for today, we are going to install the oil squirters first, then clean the crank, put the crank in, check the thrust front to back, then put the girdle or main cap on the top, and then, yeah, that'll be pretty much it. It's going to be a quick one. We're going to move right along, start assembling this, and I'm super excited. So let's get right into it. Alrighty, so first step for us is going to be from the plastic gauge video from the other day. We still have our plastic gauge on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the crank out now. We're going to clean it up beautifully. Then we're going to put some assembly lube in all the bearings, put it on the crank, put it back in. Then we're going to put the main cap on top with our brand new ARP studs. And then we're going to tighten it up, check our thrust clearance here, and then our bottom end will be all put together. But once we take this girdle out, we'll put in our oil squirters. So we'll start with that, and yeah, we'll just start building this thing from bottom up. So I'm super excited, so let's get right into it. Alright, so I just want to do a quick recap as to why we're even doing any of this at all. Is because these are my oil squirters that were in the car. See how they're all bent? These two are completely broken. This one is straight, but it's pretty much barely holding on. Anyway, I've gotten these 6 used off of Facebook. These are what they're supposed to look like. They're supposed to be just like this, straight, and then have a little slight angle to them. All 6 of these look good. Those ones are not good. So yeah, that's why we're doing any of this, is because these 6 were put in, and then the piston was put in backwards and hit all of those. So luckily for me, I'm glad that happened, or I would have never checked. So here we are, and this is why the build series is the way it is. So we will start by, I'll just check all these, make sure they're good. I did buy them secondhand, like I said. So I'm just going to investigate all these, clean them up, and then put them in. Start with that. Okay, so I got all my oil squirters all cleaned up. Bolts all cleaned up as well. I hit them with a little bit of air to get any oil or anything out of the holes. So let's go ahead and install these, throw those away, and let's keep moving on. Alright, so in our service manual, we're still on page EN221, and we are on the oil jet, or oil squirters. So we've checked the nozzles for any deformation of damage, which mine were. We've blown out with compressed air through the little hole in the little side, and now we're going to clean them, which we did, and replace any, which we also did. So now we can go down to the next step, which is going to be the bolts. So use a clean stick to push the check valve inside and see if it moves easily. So I'm going to use a Q-tip and just do that. And then we're going to jump down here to assembly. So we're going to use an air gun to blow compressed air through the coolant passages, oil passages, and all of the cylinder bores to remove any foreign objects. Then we are going to install the oil jet, or oil squirters, and we are going to tighten them down to 30 to 40 Newton meters. So that's the step we're on, so let's go ahead and get right to it. Okay, here we have it. 6 brand new to me oil squirters, all in place, all torqued down. I did the first pass at 30, and then I did a second pass at 38. So oil squirters are in. Now let's go ahead and clean up our crank here, and then take it, clean our bearings up one last time, lube them, put the crank in. So let's get right to it. Okay, crank is all clean. I got all the plastic gauge off. I sprayed some air down in all of the little holes. So now we can move on to the next step. Alrighty, so next step for us is going to be the ARP main studs. There are 3 in here that are longer than the other ones, and that is this one right here will be a long boy, and then both of them in the back. So these 2 back here will be long, and this one right here will be long. All the other ones will be the normal size. ARP has its own instructions of installation here. Basically, you're just going to use their provided lubricant and put it in each thread, then put the bolts in the block hand tight, then you'll put your crank in, then we'll put the girdle on top, then we'll use the washers and the nuts, torque it all down, and then the bottom end should be good. Then we'll check our clearance for thrust. So let's go ahead and get these studs in. Alright, so I have the 3, I start with the 3 long ones, 2 in the back, 1 right here. So let's lube up the rest and put them all in. Okay, right on, so our studs are in now. Now we're going to lube the bearings, and then we are going to lube the crank by itself, bearings by themselves. Put the crank in, then we're going to lube the main girdle, and then put it on, torque it down to spec. Check our thrust left to right, and then we'll be all set for today. It's coming along quite nicely, so let's keep moving along. Okay, so we have the bearings lubed up, crankshaft is in, top girdle also lubed up, then I dropped it in on top. So now we're going to lube these threads, put the washers on, then the nuts, and then torque this down. Then everything should be good. But so far, it's spinning pretty easily, pretty freely. I'm not going to spin it a whole lot, but it's moving well right now. So let's go ahead and torque this down. Then we're going to check our thrust clearance, which is going to be here and here, and make sure this left and right is in spec. Alright, so I got all the washers and nuts on. Now it's just time to torque them down. We will be following the same sequence as before. So we will be following the same page as we did for the plasti gauge. ARP has their own instructions here to recommend the torque sequence from the service manual and tighten the nuts in 3 equal steps to 60 foot-pounds. So we're going to do 40, 50, and then 60. So we'll do 3 passes all the way up to 60 and get those torqued down. So let's do that now. Okay, great. So I did 1 pass at 30, then another pass at 45, and then finished with my 60 foot-pounds. So now everything is torqued down. Now we can go ahead and check our thrust clearance here, and then we should be done for the day. Alright, so to check our thrust, we're going to be right here at crankshaft side clearance. So we're looking for 0.05 to 0.18 with a limit of 0.3. So let's check ours. So we're going to start out with the 0.05 millimeters, just like the service manual said. And we're just going to slide it down in here and see if we get any resistance. Goes in very easily. Slides in nicely, very easy. And you can tell we got all the way down to the bottom because there is assembly lube on it. So this side is good. This side also slides down in pretty easily, no drag or anything. So that's good. Assembly lube on it, so we know we made it to the bottom. So I would call this good. So we've successfully put in the crankshaft, the oil squirters, and the main caps or the girdle. So now we can continue on. We'll put in the pistons, and then we will check the conrod bearings here with the plastic gauge, then see if those are good, and then continue assembling. But yeah, everything rotates pretty easily, nice and freely. So I'm going to call this a win for the day. So I will see you guys in the next one. This is Fogel, and we are making good progress here. So stick with it, and yeah, hopefully we can put this thing together here pretty soon. Got to start at the bottom to get to the top, so let's go. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.